Hello, this is Mark with Custom Desktop Solutions. In this video, I'd like to take a few minutes and point out some of the new features we're including in our newest release of the Desktop Dispatcher Pro, due out in late March of 2012. And we'll get started here with the first feature is the reduction of time it takes to synchronize with the Desktop Dispatcher. One of the reasons the older versions took so long to synchronize is that the service histories would sync with every work order, or every time your technician synced, the service history file was rebuilt and resynced with the mobile devices. This meant that each technician had the entire company's service history for all of their clients on the mobile device. Not really necessary if they've only got a handful of open work orders on their device. They don't need to know the entire service history for all of your clients. So what we've done is we've made it possible now so that when you assign a work order to a technician, the physical act of selecting the technician's name will change the status of the service history for those related work orders. And the color status will change from red to green, indicating that the service history for this location will sync and be available to the technician when they synchronize for that work order. This will reduce the amount of time it takes to sync and reduce the amount of data being transmitted each time the technician synchronizes. On to the next feature. We've noticed down here at the bottom we've got an additional tab showing you an additional 10 slots where you can list non-inventory items. These would be items that you don't want to stock in your inventory, giving you a chance to add up to a total of 20 items on a work order. Just like before, when you selected a part number, enter a quantity, the inventory items populate just as before. Now on the non-inventory side of things, these might be items that are one-time use or something you picked up at the local hardware store. These you have to fill in manually with a quantity description, and you'll notice that when you put a description in, or if you populate even the first row of this tab, you'll get a color change on the background of that tab, indicating that there are items there that may not be visible if you're only looking at this tab. So you get a nice little indication here that, hey, there's some other stuff hiding behind the first tab. And we've built a little bit of intelligence into this so that when the work order is printed out, it will detect if there are items on this back tab and then print out a second page showing those items. And any of these items that you've entered for non-inventory will follow the work order through to the service history file and in the onboard invoicing file for the Desktop Dispatcher. Our customers using our new FM Books connector plugin that will push invoices into QuickBooks Pro for you. These items would have to be entered manually after you build the invoice in QuickBooks Pro. And last but not least, down at the bottom, we've added an additional field for labor. This is going to be particularly helpful for scenarios where you might have a master and an apprentice working on the same job, or multiple technicians. You can add an additional labor rate in that field, or rather an additional amount of labor. And of course, all the totals add up accordingly. That's it. These new features do come on the mobile version too. The iDispatcher Pro has these 10 additional items, the additional labor rate field, and well, that's it. Hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, please contact us at Mark with a K at Custom Desktop Solutions, or call us at 561-714-5240.